Hey guys, Veebat here with another V Plays, and I was asked, so here it is, the Yak-30 at Tier 10. The Yak-30 is gonna be a little bit on the heavy-handed side when it comes to its overall capabilities, because as you start to look at aircraft's capabilities, they continually get better at base, and when you're talking about a turn fighter line, they get a little bit faster, a little bit more altitude, and a little bit just better in all of the standard characteristics, acceleration, things like that. So here we're looking at a light turn fighter that is very comfortable at 5,000 feet. Granted, things can get up a lot higher at this tier, but now we have the ability to reach out and touch these aircraft at much higher altitudes, and we retain all the same type of crazy turn performance that you come to expect from Yak aircraft. So here I am going after a heavy aircraft at this garrison with relative ease. And now I can drop down on these Spitfires and know I'm going to win this turn fight. The enemy currently has an XF-85 and a 199. Alright, let's see here. That's a human. XF-90, what is this? There it is, 85. Come on, get out of here, you little devil. Ah, too late. But we're hanging up here, which is important, because now we're up here with this 215. I'm actually able to maintain engagement on him, even though I'm at 8,000 feet. Almost got that guy. Crazy turn rate, engaged. Let's go for the lower Spitfire. He's burning up. And we just picked up the command center. That is the F-84 Bravo Specialized. We got a few humans in this match. But like I was saying, like, look at this speed. We're well over 400 miles an hour. That's kind of that spot that makes aircraft, you know, they start to feel comfortable to fly. Let's not get into a head-on with the BVP. That's a mistake. But we can get on a 6, and we can maintain pretty good chase here. He's got that tail gunner blitzing on us. There we go. He's pushing away, but we're going to come up from underneath him. And this is what I'm talking about. 530 miles an hour on a turn fighter. And we're chasing down a fairly quick multi-roll. Corey's in the zone. Come on, Corey. Give me those last few hit points. Nah, not quite. Got a little kill hungry there. Would have been nice to have picked that guy up. Come on. Got him. What do we got here? Yak-19? I don't know if I want to mess with that guy. Not alone. Do we have a human here? I think we do. Yeah, we do. We got the 1101. Let's go give him a hand. Might not need it, but it'll be nice to do. Whoa, we just took a big hit of flak there. We're still as fragile as you'd expect with a Yak, however. There we go. There's that good damage we like to see. We just flipped that zone as well. I'm gonna go to the garrison. We're gonna go to the garrison. I know, I'm switching changing my mind, switching targets a lot. Oh. Yak-30 has the same guns. Got his engine though. Okay, good. Thank you, friendo. Got his pilot. This friggin' little plane. The goblin. Got his engine. He's on fire. It's probably gonna burn out. Yes. Alright, cool. Human in the ground attacker. It's a lot of hit points to play with, but these are the same 23s that we get on the LA-15. It is only one shy of the 20s we would see on the IL-40, although those might have a different damage output. Am I in the bomb blast? Ooh, Headhunter crashed. We're probably going to lose this zone anyways, but we stalled. We stalled, and that's important too. Let's help attacker out here. I think we let him get the kill still. Yeah, you're right. Let's go defend. But at no point am I really feeling like I'm outside my altitude bracket. I feel like I can hold my own. What is that? F-84F. And at this bracket, you could afford to forego a lot of the maneuverability modifications. I actually went with the uprated engine, went for more of a balance build, because the only other things that are going to turn against you will be other Yaks. Alright, squall line. $10,000 feet, still holding pretty strong. We'll leave it to the heavies though. Drop the nose. You coming back this way? Not quite. And this is the type of wacky stuff that makes people really complain about the Yak-30s. Because, look at that, I'm at 11,000 feet and still in control of my aircraft. That's the important thing, I'm in control. If I wasn't in control, it would be a different story. Go for the Spitfire. He's essentially sitting still right now. When they're in a bad energy state, they're in a bad energy state. Let the guns cool off. Gear the zone. Oh yeah, this is pretty much a lock. Stateborn is just rocking it. I actually don't have the best win percentage in this aircraft, but I also don't fly it very often. Because again, even though it gets a lot more latitude in its abilities, it just isn't my style. Very turny type fighter, but I'm also flying it a lot more like I would a Levechkin. And I don't advocate taking these things up to the altitudes I'm taking them up to. It's not good practice, but it is important to highlight that it can do it, and that's something you need to be aware of if you're going up against these aircraft. So, yeah, we got nearly 12k on that one, not quite, just a little shy. Took out 12 aircraft relatively effortlessly. the 23s are a good balance of damage, range, accuracy, and also like amount of fire, volume of fire before they get to an overheat. So you can actually really pump out quite a bit at a go. Yeah, I'm planning on changing some of the skills as well. Like I said, we got some good capture going on. We got some decent crits. Lots of fires lit on enemy aircraft as well, and we did quite a bit of damage. Yeah, captured 4 different zones, command center, 3 garrisons. We really made our way across the battlefield, and I actually got really sick of the USSR line for the Yak-30 and everything. I actually quit partially through the Yak. I never actually unlocked the Yak-15 from the Yak-3. I quit with the Yak-3 because it was just so slow that I was always bleeding energy. The altitude performance was incredibly poor, and I just found myself not being able to get to where I needed to on the battlefield. But once I got the Yak-15, which I actually unlocked from the Yak-9U, I found the rest of the line to be a lot easier to deal with. And the Yak-15, even though these numbers are notional, right? Like I'm probably not going to be flying at 500 miles an hour all the time. You can actually get up to those speeds in this aircraft. And it gets even better as you go up in tier. Like I said, this thing's got the tier 10 guns. 2 guns doing 340 damage a second. It doesn't seem like a lot, and on paper it really isn't, but it's enough, and you don't feel like you're hurting for overall firepower. Then you get to this bird, and you're getting the exact same gun configuration I'm getting on the Yak-30 at tier 9. And this feels very good. You're looking at an 8.4 second turn time, which when you compare it to this aircraft is relatively comparable. And really, I think it's my skills that are kicking it up over this edge just a little bit. And like I said, nearly 5,000 feet of operational altitude and a service ceiling of 13,000. This is going to be not quite the same as a tier 10 multi-role. It's going to be a little bit lower, but it's going to put it in an area that it makes it even more dangerous. And yes, I do advocate getting a Yak-30. I think that it's a great platform. It's very powerful. I can't make an argument against this thing. I think it's very solid. It isn't the king of high altitude, but mid altitude and below, the Yak-30 is a force to be reckoned with. And you even saw we were able to engage, although ill-advised, going after bombers up at high altitude. And we were still in control of the aircraft. I am planning on respecking this guy and taking it off of Aerodynamics Expert and throwing it onto Marksman 1, but that's just more my style lately. I've kind of discovered that Aerodynamics Expert is more something you do once you've specialized and you're able to fill out all 4 of these slots. So it's a beautiful plane, it's a solid aircraft and a great line to go down, but I did not like everything preceding the Yak-15. It just was not my play style, and I got so sick of the Yak-3 I just quit. Sold the thing right out of the hangars. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, taking a look at the Yak-30. Look out for it. They're dangerous. If you see it, kill it. And if you are flying a Yak-30, yeah, I just told everybody to take you out as a priority threat because you know as well as I do, this bird is dangerous. So have fun out there, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.